All right, so we have an equation. It has a square root in it. We want to isolate the square root. So that means we're going to have to move the m over and the 3. It was really a negative m. So we get the square root of m plus 9 equals, now that's going to make it a positive m and a minus 3. Okay, now we're going to try to get rid of the radical by raising it to the correct power. We're going to raise it to the second power because it's a square root. So on the left, I get m plus 9. On the right, I'm going to take the m and square it. I'm going to go 3 times m and double it. It's negative, so it's going to be negative 3 times m and double it. Negative 6m. And then I'm going to square that negative 3, which is positive 9. Okay, so that's what I get. For my equation, I don't have a radical in it anymore. It is a quadratic equation, so I'm going to get everything on one side. I'm going to subtract m from both sides, and I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. So that gives me 0 on the left, m squared minus 7m on the right. Now that is a quadratic equation. It factors. There's a greatest common factor of m. This time our quadratic equation was not a trinomial, but that's okay. All right, so we get two solutions here. M could be 0, because right there, 0 times whatever is just going to be 0. Or m could be 7. Now we're going to have to check both of those answers. So here comes the check. See if I can fit it all on here. The square root of m plus 9 minus m plus 3 has to equal 0. So first I'm going to check the 0. Let's see if that works. The square root of 0 plus 9 minus 0 plus 3, does that equal 0? Square root of 9, because 0 plus 9 is 9, minus 0, I don't really need that, plus 3 equals 0. So the square root of 9 is 3. 3 plus 3, does that equal 0? No. So this does not work. 0 was a solution, but it didn't work. All right, now we're going to try, and we're going to check 7 and see if it works. And remember, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. We don't know. So I still have the same equation for the original equation that I'm checking it in. So the square root of 7 plus 9 minus 7 plus 3 equals 0. Well, 7 plus 9 is 16. So the square root of 16 is 4. Now remember the order of operations. For addition and subtraction, you do them together left to right. So 4 minus 7 is negative 3, and negative 3 plus 3 equals 0. Yes, that's true. True. That one checks. So one of our answers worked, and one of them didn't. So what do you put for the answer? You put that the answer is 7. You don't have to really say, we got 0, but 0 didn't work. You just put what the answer is. Now, if neither one of them worked, you'd put no solution. Okay? But you only put the answer for the ones that work. The other answer, the 0 that we got, is called an extraneous solution. It looked like it would be a solution, but it didn't really work.